Good evening, everyone. I hope you are listening to me well. Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank you very much, the University Competitiveness Network, for this kind invitation. It's a great pleasure to be here, a great pleasure to share with you some information about how we are dealing with international activities at the University of São Paulo. And I also have to thank very much the Korea Foundation, who gave me this opportunity, who has given me this opportunity to come here to visit Korea and to visit Korean institutions. I am very happy because I managed to visit 4 institutions plus 6, sign 6 agreements. I think it was a very profitable week. And I met my colleagues from Korea Foundation delegation. It was fantastic to learn about their universities and their activities. Okay, my presentation will be mainly dealing with international activities at University of São Paulo. And I will start giving a very short idea what is Brazil, because we are from the other side. A very brief presentation of my university, and then we can discuss a little bit about internationalization. Okay. Brazil is a huge country. It's about half of Latin America. We have a lot of neighbors. They speak Spanish, except these 3, and we speak Portuguese. There are 26 states, plus Brasilia, which is the national capital, and the population now is about 210 million inhabitants. So it's a very large country. And University of São Paulo is located in this state of São Paulo. Oh, sorry. University of São Paulo is a state university. It's not a federal university. We belong to the government of the state of São Paulo. I am a civil servant of the state of São Paulo. And university is I'm doing a wrong thing. The university is mainly based at the capital city of São Paulo, which is 60 kilometers far from the sea. And we have campuses in other 7 cities. Even in the city of São Paulo, the university is very large, so it's not enough. It has several campuses in the city of São Paulo. No. Yes. Well, unfortunately, Brazil is not a very uniform country. We have a lot of differences inside the country. For instance, Brazil has 8.5 million square kilometers. The state of São Paulo represents only 3% of the area. The population of Brazil, as I mentioned, about 210 million. But 21% of this population is living in a very small area. The GDP of Brazil is the 8th of the world, $2.00 trillion, US dollars. But 31% of this GDP is made in the state of São Paulo. The country invests 1.1% of GDP in science and technology. In the state of São Paulo, the investment is higher. Almost 40% of the researchers, they work in the state of São Paulo. Almost half almost 43% of the scientific papers produced in Brazil are done in the state of São Paulo. And the University of São Paulo alone produced 20% of the science and technology development in Brazil. So we have more than 200 universities. So everything is extremely concentrated in a small area. This is Brazil. Let's talk a little bit about University of São Paulo. University of São Paulo started in 1827, just after the independence of Brazil. I'm speaking very fast. Oh, it's okay. Okay, I don't know if the translator can manage. Honestly, I'm sorry, I don't speak English. Okay, University of São Paulo is started in 1827, just after the independence of Brazil, and with a law school. At the end of 19th century and the beginning of 20th century, several professional faculties were established. The Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Medicine, Faculty of Agricultural Studies, Faculty of Dental Studies, Faculty of Vets, and so on. In 1934, they decided to establish the University of São Paulo, merging these 6 professional faculties and creating a new faculty named Philosophy, Sciences, including Hard Sciences, and Languages. And remember, it's 1934. It was a very good time in the world to invite young, bright scholars from Europe to São Paulo. So in 1935, 36, 37, we received a large number of European scholars. And you know the history, they stay in Brazil, stay in São Paulo, most of them stay in São Paulo till the end of the war. So we started as a university in 1934 as an international university. So our genesis was international. No? Yes. Nowadays, we have almost now it's slightly less, 90,000 students. 1/3 doing graduate courses, research graduate courses, and 60,000 undergraduate students. Of course, we have 60,000, 70,000 professionals doing continuing education. But these 90,000 students, they are inside the university. You can imagine with 60,000, 90,000 students, we have, something's going wrong. With 60,000 undergraduate students and 30,000 graduate students, we have 6,000 faculty members, 14,000 non-academic staff. But let's talk about internationalization. With such a large university, internationalization for us is a very important tool for quality. It is very important for the administration to get this type of, let's say, qualification of our graduate and postgraduate programs. When we sign an agreement with a foreign university, we can be sure that our activities are accepted by our foreign partners. So this is for us a very important quality assurance. But when we mean internationalization, the idea is to create an international environment in São Paulo, an international environment at all of our campuses. So it's very important for us not only to send our students, our faculty abroad, but also to make sure that they are coming back to São Paulo, staying, living in our campuses, at the same time to get foreign faculties and foreign students attending our activities. So when we have foreign students in our classroom, certainly we can be sure that the classes will have international quality. That's very important for us. So internationalization is not only mobility of students, is to create international academic environment. That's the point we always think. That's why our major goal is to make sure that our faculties we encourage our faculties actually to prepare joint research projects. That is our major goal, to make sure that our faculties can be engaged in international research projects. If it's necessary, we provide with seed money to them to go abroad, to discuss with foreign colleagues, to discuss with colleagues from other universities, and to prepare the project properly. Whoa, it's going very fast. In 2019, 2020, we select Asia as our major target for internationalization. We started with Korea. So this was my first trip to Asia this year in order to consolidate and to increase our relationships with Korean universities. So it's a great pleasure to be here. It's a great pleasure to meet Korean colleagues. Whoa, no. When we discuss the international cooperation, the international collaboration, we always think about the quality of this collaboration. So one good, let's say one good idea when you evaluate the joint publication. When you have a joint publication, a faculty member of University of São Paulo and a faculty member of a foreign university, when you have students at the University of São Paulo and their supervisors publishing together with the students of Korea and their supervisors, this is very important for us. Just give you, oh my goodness, it's going very fast. Just give you some ideas. When we publish for ourselves let's take the citation impact index. The citation impact index is very low. When we have only internal collaboration, it increases. When we have only national collaboration, it's also very similar. But when we have international collaboration, it became very high. So that's a very important point. When we publish with foreign colleagues, the citation index is almost 4 times than when we publish only ourselves. And this happened with all of our partners. There is no doubt. Sometimes our joint papers have a citation impact index above 30. That's why we encourage the international collaboration, and I'm very glad to tell you that almost 35% of our publications are done with foreign colleagues, with a joint paper with foreign colleagues. Well. Okay. These are some data about the increase of our collaboration with the foreign universities from 1990 till last year, to 2017, sorry. And you can see that as long as the collaboration is increasing, the impact index is also increasing. So international collaboration, international agreements are very important for our university. We have agreement with almost 4,500 institutions, including here in Asia Pacific area. And when we take the quality of our partners, you can see that 40% of our partners are ranked in the top 20 in their own countries. So we have a good partners in all of the world. Here in Korea, what is Korea here? Whoa. South Korea is here. We have 15 partners among the 20 top universities in Korea. You can see that we have already a lot of partners with a large number of joint papers. But this is our major challenge, is how to increase this partnership and how to make these figures higher and higher every time. So that's why we are, Professor Raul and I, we are here this week to make further arrangements, further agreements to increase these figures. Well, as you can see, with some institutions, we publish quite a number of papers, which means that there are several research groups working together. For instance, with Seoul National University, we have more than 150 Brazilian students and faculty members working together with Korean students and faculty members. So that is our major challenge. These figures are good, but not enough to what we want. Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity, and I hope the next time I return here, I can show a better figures for you. Thank you.